son? Where'd you find
Welcome
this?
to the Midnight Mayhem Show. I'm your host, Cody Simpson. We have a good one for you tonight. We'll start out with the return of celebrity mugshots. Let's get it. Number one is Eminem.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but...
Eminem, whose legal name is Marshall Mathers III, faced 2 arrests in Michigan of June of 2000. Warren Authority charged the rapper with carrying a concealed weapon and assault stemming from a fight with a man who kissed Eminem's wife. Boy, I'd hit you too try to kiss my wife. Number 2 is Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was pulled over and arrested for a DUI. Tiger had painkillers, sleep drugs, and an active ingredient in marijuana and in anxiety medication in his drug test. Toxicology report shows. Tiger Woods pleaded not guilty. Shit, I'd plead not guilty too if I had that many drugs in my system, you know? Number 3 is Matthew McConaughey. Alright. Okay. Matthew McConaughey was charged with possession of marijuana, drug paraphernalia. He was found in his home dancing around his living room and playing the bongos completely naked. What I want to know is, who called the cops on this guy? For real. You did it. You called the cops, didn't you? Yes, you did, Karen. Yes, you did, Karen. Don't you lie. I did not call the cops on him. No, I did not. Yeah, you did. You did. You did call the cops on him, Karen. You did. Like, what's wrong with people, man? Like, if a guy is in his own house, you know what I'm saying, doing his own thing, leave him alone. Number 4 is Chris Tucker. You might know him from Rush Hour or Friday.
Get closer, oh, get closer. I'm burning now. Just love me till you don't know how. Come on, to the point, stop. Don't stop till you get enough.
Christopher Tucker, aka Chris Tucker, was arrested in Georgia in April of 2005 for reckless driving. Tucker was driving his Bentley 109 miles per hour when police attempted to pull him over. The pursuit lasted 10 miles before he stopped. Man, I guess my boy thought he was still in rush hour.
Wait, man.
Number 5 is Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish was arrested for a DUI after allegedly falling asleep behind the wheel of a vehicle. Police took the actress into custody. Tiffany was charged with driving under the influence. And this has been Return of Celebrity Mugshots. Next thing I have is weird things sold on Amazon. Now, there's a lot of weird things that are sold on Amazon. We've all seen them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they sell some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can find some weird stuff. So I've just gotten like a handful of stuff that I found that were weird. And here it goes again. All right. Number 1 is a 27-pound of macaroni and cheese. You heard that right. $169 on Amazon. Call your friends, call your family, call your mom, call your mom's mama, call your mama's mother, sister's, brother's, uncle's, daughter's fucking boyfriend, because you got some macaroni and cheese to eat. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm sizzling. So, yeah, that's a lot of macaroni and cheese. Apparently, it feeds 100 people, and it can last over a month. So when the shit hits the fan, you make sure to go to www.amazon.com and get you a 27-pound bucket of macaroni and cheese. Number 2 is a Licky Cat hairbrush.
What did he say?
So closer to your cat more than ever before by grabbing it and cleaning it with your tongue. The Licky Cat brush is designed for you to hold it between your teeth while you run it over your cat's fur. Is it weird? Yeah, it's weird. Like, imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Kitty. Oh, there you are. There you are, Poopsie. Here you are, Poopsie. Number 3 is the UFO hand-free umbrella. So carrying an umbrella is such a drag. You know what I'm saying? You can't check your phone. You know what I'm saying? Your stuff might get wet. And, you know, it's like holding an umbrella, whatever. So this thing makes you look like a freaking alien while you do it. You know what I'm saying? But it keeps you hella dry. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say about that. Big old fat rain on my alien umbrella. Number 4 is man glitter. Manly man in your life could use a sparkle in your life or his life, right? Of course. With this bag of man glitter, he'll be shining as bright as the sun in the sky. He'll also be scratching himself a lot because it's sawdust.
Bruh.
That's it. It's sawdust. That's all it is. It's just Amazon put sawdust in a bag and called it man glitter. And number 5 is the yodeling pickle. No one knows what to do with the yodeling pickle, but that's what's charming about it, right? You can break it out on the train, on the subway, get people to move, or you can take it to the barbecue and, you know what I'm saying, play it with your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, and everybody, and see what happens. Or you could take it on OnlyFans. You did it. You did it, didn't you? You used it. You used it on OnlyFans. And that's it for weird things on Amazon. Next thing we have is honest video game descriptions. I've taken a handful of video games and I've just given my honest descriptions to them. Number 1 is Super Mario Brothers. Kill every creature in your path because your girlfriend keeps getting kidnapped by a giant turtle. Number 2 is Call of Duty. This guy is a hacker. There's no way he shot me, the hacking son of a bitch. Number 3 is The Legend of Zelda. First off, should be called The Legend of Link because you never see Zelda. Barely, maybe at the end of the game, you know what I'm saying? But in this game, you are a delusional young boy who thinks the best way to save the world is to break pots, hack up chickens, then go fishing. Number 4 is Pokemon games. You are a sadist who enslaved local wildlife and forced them to fight each other for amusement and cash. Number 5 is Grand Theft Auto. GTA, you are the most violent criminal in history of the world who can never die. You can kill anyone, steal cars, sleep with prostitutes, and continue to get away with it because you pay the police to keep your weapons.
Man, are you a buster?
Nah, I'm down, homie.
Number 6 is Minecraft. Put down blocks to make cool shit. It's really just fun for 2 days. It's actually funner to watch it. Number 7 is Mario Party. Play a bunch of mini games on a giant board game for 2 hours. I'm really only playing this game because I got pressured into playing it. And it was the only game that could hold 5 players. Number 8 is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sega's answer to Mario: defeat Dr. Robotnik, who likes to kidnap animals and make them into robots. Collect a bunch of rings, go really fast, miss every secret, then be punished by the level for going fast. And last but not least, we have Fortnite. Continuously steal your mom and your girlfriend's credit card because nothing in this game is free.
He went into mom's purse and stole the credit card and bought V-Bucks.
He stole the credit card.
And this has been Honest Video Game Descriptions. Next thing I have is how fucked up is fucked up. Man, that's fucked up. 5 fucked up stories around the globe. Number 1 is Florida man steals 850 pairs of underwear from a Victoria's Secret.
No, God, please, no!
In November of 2013, Joe stole 300 pieces of Dream Angels underwear from Victoria's Secret. He entered the store and started stuffing the underwear down his pants. He was charged with grand larceny. But who needs that much underwear? You know what I'm saying? I guess OnlyFans is looking real good for old Joe, huh? No, that's fucked up. Number 2 is Florida man claims wife was kidnapped by holograms. The man, whose name has not been released, was extremely agitated and holding a baseball bat when the cops arrived. He told them that the man abducted his wife and they were using holograms to project signals on the walls to get him to do what they wanted and to communicate with each other. According to a sheriff's report, it was determined that his wife was not harmed. Right. Yeah. He was messing around, dude. Yeah. It's not like he was gacked. No, that's fucked up. Number 3 is a Florida man tries to buy a BMW with food stamps. You can't make this shit up. 33-year-old John Oliver arrives at a car lot looking to buy a BMW. When it was time to pay, John hands the owner a food stamp card. What? Can you imagine how that went? Here you go, sir. Sir, this is a food stamp card? Oh, you mean I can't buy the car with it? No, sir. What do you think BMW stood for? Banana, mango, watermelon? No, that's fucked up. Number 4 is police find over a dozen stolen zoo animals in a man's house. Matt Wilkes was arrested for stealing over 12 zoo animals from a local zoo. Police say that they have no idea how long the animals have been there, but say they have been there for quite some time. Can you imagine trying to sleep with 12 zoo animals? Like, now that's fucked up. Number 5 is man charged with meth lab in his pants.
Jesse, you asked me if I was in the meth business or the money business. Neither. I'm in the empire business.
Authorities received an anonymous call stating a subject was present that possessed methamphetamine. During their investigation, officers discovered an active 1-pot meth lab in his pants.
Oh my God!
What is this shit? My guy thinks he's fucking Willy Wonka of meth or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? If you want to make a meth lab, simply put in your pant leg and make it. No, that's fucked up. And this has been How Fucked Up is Fucked Up. No, that's fucked up. 5 fucked up stories around the world. Next thing we got is the return of celebrity tweets. That's it, man. Return of celebrity tweets. It's going down right now. Right meow. Ugh. All right. At Kylie Jenner tweets, last night I had cereal with milk for the first time. Life-changing.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Last night I had cereal with milk for the first time. Life-changing. How rich do you gotta be? Like, for real. Like, how rich do you gotta be that you've never had milk in your damn cereal? Like, oh my gosh. Like, I can't even fathom. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Like, I could not imagine having milk for the first time at fucking 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, Number 2 is Britney Spears. At Britney Spears tweets, does anyone think global warming is a good thing? I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist.
What? What the?
Gaga. Global warming. Yeah, I'm turning my head on that one. I have no idea. Number 3, at Lil Jon tweets, was rushing home to take a dump. Man, it had to go bad. And got caught behind a school bus dropping kids off. Longest 30 minutes of my life. We've all been there. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. Don't you lie. Don't you lie, Karen. Don't you lie to me. Don't you do it. Don't you try to do it. Don't try to lie. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. We've all been there. You know what I'm saying? Behind the stoplight, behind the woman at the Walmarts, You know what I'm saying? We've all been stuck behind something or had to do something when we had to take a shit. I feel you, Lil Jon. I feel you, man. Number 4, at Ryan Reynolds tweets, airplane toilets are aggressive. It wasn't until I got back to my seat that I realized my pants and my testicles were missing. Imagine sitting there in an airplane toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just sitting there. And then all of a sudden, you hear... Ah! Number 5, Justin Bieber tweets, if chickens could say love me, that would be awesome.
What?
Right. What you doing with those chickens, Justin? Why do you need the chicken to say love you, man? Like, it's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of weird, man. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. And this has been Return of Celebrity Tweets. Next thing we got is what's going on in movies. A couple of movies that are currently in theaters and then a couple of movies that are coming out in the future. Number 1, Black Panther. The highly anticipated sequel to 2018's original Black Panther was not just the biggest film of the year, but one of the biggest movies, period, right? Lead star Chadwick Boseman 2020 death led to a restructuring of the original movie, so it took a little more time, but they promise you that it's going to be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Black Panther comes out... Oh, it's in theaters right now. Number 2 is The Fabelmans. The Fabelmans premise, Steven Spielberg co-writes and directs Universal's semi-autobiographical tale of a boy, an inspiring filmmaker growing up in the 1950s suburbia, making Spielberg's first feature film since his movie AI in 2001. Some cast members include Michelle Williams as the mother, Paul Dano as the father, and Seth Rogen. So don't forget to peep out The Fabelmans. In theaters Wednesday, November 23rd. Number 3 is Strange World. Walt Disney Animation Studios' latest feature is a trippy fantasy about a family who gets more than they bargained for while exploring. Well, a strange world. Featuring the voices of Jake Gyllenhaal, Dennis Quaid, it's directed by Don Hall of Moana and Big Hairy 6. Strange World comes out Wednesday, November 23rd in theaters. Now for a few movies coming out in the future. Number 1 is Puss in Boots. The notorious Puss in Boots, Antonio Banderas, embarks on an epic journey into the Black Forest to find the mythical wishing star and restore his lost lives. But with only one left, he teams up with his enemy, Kitty Soft Paws. Puss in Boots is released December 21st in theaters. Number 2 is Shazam! The Fury of the Gods. Following the total delight that was the first Shazam, Asher Angel and Zachary Levi return as teen Billy Batson and his superhero alter ego Shazam. They face 2 vengeful daughters of the Greek gods Atlas. The women aren't so thrilled with the fact that Shazam and his extended super family are using their father's power. Shazam is returned December 21st. And last but not least, we have Avatar, the highly anticipated movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first movie was great, dude. The graphics are great. I cannot imagine, you know what I'm saying, the graphics that are going to be in this movie, 2022. It's going to be amazing. It is. It's going to look blue and pretty. It's going to be great. And my Kindle shut off. Avatar 2 picks up many years after the end of 2009's original, with Drake Sully and Neytiri, raising a family near the ocean. Before the return of the familiar and vicious enemies pushes them away from their new home and into uncharted regions of the planet. So they got to move. You know what I'm saying? The landlord knocked on the door and said, you got to go. You got to go now. It's time to go. Pack your shit and go. It's time to go. And that has been what's going on in movies. Well, we're nearing the end of the episode. And I always like to end my episodes with the wisdom tree. So here we go. If you don't know what the wisdom tree is, I believe if trees could talk, they would give us wisdom. You know what I'm saying? They've been here for so long. You know what I'm saying? They would really give us some advice. So here's the wisdom tree. When you have an empty wallet, when you have an empty stomach, when you become hopeless and helpless, that's when you will know what life is all about. And that's when you know who are with you or who pretend to be with you. Your real test in life is when you are at the edge of life. Man, that is so real, man. That is some good wisdom. Because you know what I'm saying? You never know who really loves you, who really cares about you. You know what I'm saying? Until you get down low, until you gotta pay rent, you know what I'm saying? Or you lose your fucking money, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's those hard things we have to go through to become who we are today. Thank you for watching the Midnight Mayhem Show. I'm your host, Cody Simpson. Thank you for watching. I love y'all. Bye.
Thank you for watching the Midnight Mayhem Show with Cody Simpson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This episode is brought to you by the Crib Dribbler. Put some pop in it. Put some milk in it. Shit, put an energy drink in it. Hey, little hamster. Never feed him a bottle again. Also, baby's first gambling set. Babies need to learn to count anyways. Might as well teach them to count cards. Take them to the Nino. Also including staring contest, the video game. How long can you stare until your eyes burn out of your sockets? Also including the funeral kazoo. Take it to the funeral with you and everybody's crying. Play it and drown out the sobs. Man, that's dark. Also, Stephen King's new best-selling book, The Skeleton That Stood on Top of a Van, then waved at a bird and stole a traffic cone. Only in stores. Also including Connect the Evidence of the Election Rigging, the board game. The classic vertical 4-in-a-row game. Yeah, they definitely rigged that election. They did, didn't they? Did they?